Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Denver Beer and Oil, where we improve the Calypso wagon just a little bit more. So this is an Alpina lip that's been put on. It's all this part right here down around to there. I got it pretty much how you see it. I sanded it a little bit today trying to clean it up, and it still looks like garbage. So this car is eventually going to get like paint and stuff and like look nice, but now is not that time. I'm gonna see what I can do for just a couple hours of work and about $100 in materials to see if I can get some paint matched bumpers. We got this one, and then for rear bumper we got an M5 bumper off of Brent's old M5. So it was a white one. There's the two-tone black down here. The primered it white is flashing up. I'm gonna come back through and sand out some of the junk that got stuck in the paint, and we'll paint a couple bumpers. Since the last video you saw, I put the moose head front thrust arms in, which drives much better. I put the interior back together, and I actually drove it home last night. It was great. But we're doing bumpers. We got a diff for it that is the grossest diff I've ever seen, and I got another fender for it. It's the right paint color, so we can get rid of that orient blue one that's on it. So just a little bit of stuff, just, you know, kind of final touches, just make her good for now kind of thing. So I'm just spraying kind of like a tack coat now, just a real light one. Let's get kind of some coverage on everything. It'll get a little stuck up there. And if anybody wants to critique my painting skills, I'm not very good. You can tell me, but I'm just not very good.
It doesn't look as bad, actually.
I told you it's gonna look fine.
It kind of blended in. You need to go heavier on your coats, dude. What are you doing?
It's a tack coat.
That shit's for, no. Lay on heavy first.
Welcome back, guys. So the front bumper's all done. I ended up running out of paint to do the rear. So just a couple days later, I got more paint now. And I'm just wet sanding the primer a little bit to just get her smoothed down. I got a couple runs in the primer. I am by far not the best painter. So we're just smoothing her out a little bit. The front turned out as good as I could have hoped. The prep needed to be a lot more. I shouldn't say the prep. The body work needed to be a lot more. There's a lot of Bondo and filler on that bumper setup, and yeah, it just really needed filled out. This rear cell looks substantially better. This is like a wax and grease remover, just to help the paint bond a little bit better and not do weird fisheye things and whatnot. Just let that chill for a little bit, and she's ready to become Calypso. One thing that's a bummer, I am missing this piece, so I'm gonna order it on ECS or something. Clean out this tip a little bit and do some test spray on this M3 seat. Doesn't work.
Good stuff.
That's why we do test sprays. So I got made fun of by Elliot on the last one for doing a thin tack coat, but I'm still gonna do it again.
Is that the pro technique?
Yeah. So I'm bad at painting. If you look at this top side here, it's all runs.
Dude, it's almost like a mint, like water design, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's what I was going for.
It's the pattern that counts.
Yeah. And man, this paint just doesn't go very far. I'm almost out again. Oh, I tried too quick and that cracked. I just did that. That was my bad.
You know, you should paint some more cars.
I am pro painter. So I got a diff for the wagon. It's a 391 out of an Auto 535i, but it's an LSD, so a little more traction. And since a couple days later, there's snow everywhere. So if I get this done, we can go do some drifting and see if we can't break those new bumpers. All right, so I got her on the lift. She's very covered in the snow. That's not gonna slow me down. It's getting late, it's like 7 or something. Hamish is bailing.
It's slowing me down.
Yeah, Hamish is out of here. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get this fender swapped out, get these bumpers swapped out. We're gonna touch on a couple other things and let's get this diff in it so we can go do some donuts. I even might drive this home so I can do more donuts. We will see.
Donut machine.
Donut machine.
Oh yeah.
So, let's get to it.
All right, we made the E34 wagon good.
This is literally
All right,
the wide body.
we got Caleb, off-road guy, who doesn't know anything.
A goddamn thing about shit. But Alpina flared out. Chris killed it with the fucking fender roll. Okay, I'm full of shit. Fuck that.
No, you're doing good.
Shit,
You're doing
that's
good.
cool.
You're doing good.
But look at that. That's
Scott.
flared out. Killed it.
Fender's not blue anymore.
Fender's not blue.
Match is pretty good.
It's good. Out of the 50 cars he owns, he found.
It looks pretty bad with the hood, but that's just because the hood looks pretty bad.
That's pretty shitty.
If you go to the door, it looks pretty good. And I got the gaps pretty
well.
good. And I did roll this fender a little bit because this was already on a car with coilovers and it had been pushed in right
It's
there.
got an
pretty bad.
Alpina lip,
I don't know shit.
but
But that fucking matches with the fender.
it does.
Dude, that's.
So
I don't know
Chris
shit. but that's
spray painted the Alpina front bumper, and then it's got an E36. This is an eBay.
It's
kind of
something
thing.
fake.
It's a random splitter, but it fits. It looks good.
Trim delete.
We got
No more running light. Euro
there is
trim.
some- there is some European trim going on here.
We're doing good.
Yeah, we're doing good.
Let's move to the back.
Wait, there's more. We got a M Sport rear bumper, which in the E34 world is hard to find.
They did just start making them again though. They're $1,200 on ECS.
They did,
or
but-
Turner or somewhere.
It's still special. You see this on E34, you should go wild because this is a special bumper.
I don't have the tow hook cover.
Yeah.
I need to purchase one of those.
Most M Sport bumpers, they just don't exist. And it's on a random wagon.
The paint match in the rear isn't quite as good as the front, but it's close. The rear, I got the whatever running light deletes, but I broke the middle trim removing from the other car. It was really brittle, so I got to find one of those. It looks kind of janky. But the other thing,
We turn it off before we get all.
yeah, well, we're not gonna die.
What up with that diff?
The other thing that's under
Oh,
is
it's got an LSD.
we got an LSD now. We did switch from a 410 to a 391. It's gonna be a little bit slower, but there's snow outside, so we'll be fine.
391 to a what?
All right. Last this car was used was Arizona road trip to get an overpriced plastic body kit.
800060 area code. Here
Look,
we go.
I should get out to record this.
I'm not gonna do donuts here.
Oh.
There's no room.
Oh,
Get some
fresh
heated
Alpina lip.
seats.
Let's understeer it into a curve.
I said that
No,
earlier
don't
in the
do that.
video.
Do not do that.
All right.
All right, traction control. Oh.
Yeah, boy.
Woo. She's fucking cold.
Yo, dude, dude, it's like really slippery. Like,
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. We're just going 120.
Damn, we're fast. Video man.
All right, we're back.
That's the worst.
Today was not the day apparently to test the sliding.
The ribs are actually cool. I like
Them
those.
rims.
Yeah, well, so they're style 32s. They kind of look like
Shit's
Alpina
sick.
wheels. So that's I
They're
wasn't
good,
going
dude.
for
Them ribs
it.
look
But we dragged on a lot of stuff up front. She is all of the lip low. I mean, I don't know if you guys are like crazy
She's
stance
pretty
kids.
pretty.
That's not lip low to you, but it is to me. But thanks for watching. This is probably all on this car for a while in terms of working on it. We'll probably take it to some stuff, and I might, you know, replace some trim and maybe polish up the hood, but maybe get the windows working, but nothing really worth filming. So this one's done. This is the year we finish cars. On to the next one. All right, guys, it's the next day. Video after the video. I just felt like there were some other things I could finish. So I'll just point out a couple things, and thanks again for watching. I installed the fog lights. I put this OEM BMW license plate delete. I polished the shit out of the hood. It is very hail damaged, so I thought that was far enough, but at least it's shiny now. Replaced the mirror cover. I replaced this piece of fender trim. I looked for a better door, but the other ones are rusty down at the bottom, so I'll just deal with that for now. And then I got some rear bumper trim on it, and this bumper was coming apart from the support a little bit, so I clipped it back on better underneath. And yeah, I washed her up real nice, took some pictures. And again, like I said, this is the last time you're gonna see it. I don't know, maybe we'll put it on the dyno or something. We'll see all 130 horsepower that it makes. But yeah, thanks again for watching.